In a rather unsurprising move given the changing government, Lithuania is said to be postponing the acquisition of new military transport aircraft, the deal for 3 Embraer C-390 Millenium jets. The move was announced on Tuesday, January 27th, after a meeting of Lithuania's State Defense Council. We examine the order and the politics surrounding it for today's video. As reported by LRT in late January, the president of Lithuania's chief national security advisor told media, "The acquisition of new military transport aircraft is being postponed. This does not mean that a previously made decision is being reversed, but simply that the acquisition is being postponed due to the need to focus on new priorities." Originally arranged as a way to replace Lithuania's aging C-27J Spartan military transports, the news of the country's intention to buy Embraer jets came out last summer on June 27, 2025. The Vice Minister of National Defense of Lithuania at the time was quoted as saying, "We have carefully studied the various types of military transport aircraft available on the market, and our assessment has clearly shown that the C-390 Millenium is the most suitable platform to meet our national military operational requirements. Therefore, Lithuania has chosen Embraer company for further negotiations and expects to finalize the acquisition contract in the coming months." The deal was announced before some massive changes in Lithuanian political leadership would take place. Indeed, it was about 1 month later that Lithuania's prime minister resigned due to a scandal which would then force some more changes in government leadership. In October 2025, the Lithuanian defense minister, who was overseeing the Embraer deal, announced her decision to resign, stating that she was unable to continue after the newly selected prime minister publicly expressed a lack of confidence in leadership. In fact, it was in September 2025 that Lithuania's Corruption Investigation Service decided to look into the Embraer deal for any possible wrongdoing. That investigation is still ongoing, and it's been stated that the decision for postponing the C-390 purchase has nothing to do with the corruption inquiry. One Lithuanian politician who has been extremely outspoken on the Embraer deal took to social media saying, "Unfortunately, the then Minister of National Defense, Social Democrat Dovile Shakaliene, patronized the €700 million purchase in a non-transparent and brazen manner. This major acquisition raises many reasonable suspicions regarding transparency, the formality of the procedures, lack of transparency, restriction of competition, possible patronage of a specific supplier, and the existence of prior ties with the then leadership of the Ministry of National Defense." And so, according to current Minister of National Defense, Robertas Kaunas, it has been decided that the current Spartans will be modernized/upgraded so that they can fly until 2036 at a cost of about €150 million. Negotiations for the purchase of new aircraft will then begin in 2030. It was stated that military funding at this time would be better spent on military infrastructure, the creation of an army division, and the development of an integrated air defense system. "We are saving where we can save, where the issues are not such a top priority," said the defense minister. So that's where things now stand. For Embraer fans, typically Brazilians who seem to flock to any videos covering their beloved plane maker, this will be a huge disappointment. Our own position on this deal was that it was nice to have, but that there were indeed higher spending priorities than transport aircraft, and air defense most certainly seems like something that should come first. This is especially true if the Spartans are able to undergo a lifespan extension. We're not saying that air transport isn't important. Instead, we're saying that Lithuania is a small country that does not have an expeditionary force. New C-390s would do well for evacuation operations, but for now, using the Spartans and/or borrowing air assets from allies would be a better solution in order to free up funding for other defense priorities. But again, that's our take on things. What do you think of Lithuania postponing its transport aircraft purchase? Do you think it'll eventually go with the originally selected Embraer C-390? Or are there other aircraft of a similar size worth looking at? Do let us know your thoughts by leaving a comment.